Okay, it's very very early here in Manitoba. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this part of the world. It's your girl again. I'm back here on your screen, just like I have said that you will see me with my guest. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope our day has been awesome. Mine has been good because I woke up very well excited and ready
Mhm.
for what God is bringing my way today. And I have here with me my fellow business partner. She's a rock star. In the building. I have another rock star in the building. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for honoring my invitation. Thank you for accepting my invite. I appreciate you. So, I'm just going to do a brief introduction of myself and then we dive in into today's topic. Let me know in the comment section who are those who will be joining us and those
Yeah.
who would be catching up with the replay. How bad do you need that change? How bad do you want that side hustle? How bad do you want that plan B? Because
Mm,
today we are talking about plan B is a necessity. I'm
it
so
is.
excited because that's what we are doing. Both of us will still do our job, like every one of you know, as I always say on this page. I still do my regular job, but this is my plan B and it's really paying off. Okay. So let me just do my introduction. My name is Ruth. I'm also Ibukun. I am married. I have two kids. Most of you would have seen my son, especially because he's always with me. And I'm a healthcare worker originally from Nigeria, and I also run a digital business. Okay, so welcome to everyone joining us, watching on our First Choice digital page, and Jenny by no, that's not correct. Okay, so that's Jenny Digital by Jennifer Edo. So if you're watching on any of those channel or platform, thank you. And for those watching us on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. We'd like to give a shout out to you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my guest to introduce herself. Over to you, Jennifer.
Thank you so much. Let me just chip in something to what you just said. Those watching on my personal profile and my YouTube as well, you guys are so welcome. This is global. And so, like she said, she introduced herself and said, I am Jennifer Adu, also known as Cooks Sam. So, if you're watching on Cooks Sam, it's the same me. It's still me, okay? And those watching us on my YouTube, Jenny Digital by Jennifer Adu, you guys are so welcome. I'm a mom of two amazing children. I'm a wife. I work full time as well in the healthcare sector as a document management administrator here in the UK. I'm originally from Ghana and I'm a successful digital business owner. I am using my 9 to 5 to build my own empire. And I'm so passionate about this because it is working. So, guys, stay glued to your seats and feel comfortable while we delve into today's topic. I'm so honored to be here, Ibukun. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Wow, awesome. See, like we do say that we are real people from different walks of life, right?
Yeah.
So just get yourself comfortable and enjoy. Okay. So
Yeah.
Jennifer, let me start this way. Why did you decide to start a business, like especially this one? Because I
Mm,
have heard your story before, but I just want you to share to our viewers so they know that
yeah.
we do come from a point or a place we've had our fair share of life and
Mm-hmm,
we are
mm-hmm.
still here. So please go ahead, just share your story. Let's know why you started this business.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. I love sharing my story. Today, I'm going to try and make it very short because it's a really long one. I don't want us to be here for so many hours. Anyway, so I started this business at a point in my life where my health was failing. And on top of that, I didn't have time for my children. I didn't have time for myself. I couldn't do things for myself. Okay. I was doing three jobs at the time. I had two warehouse jobs, and at that particular time I started this business, I had just got this job that I introduced myself as the document management administrator. I had just got that job. In fact, I wasn't even a month on that job when I started this business. And I felt, you know what, I can't continue doing this. My health was really failing. And I knew that I had my kids to take care of. When I'm going to work, sometimes I stand behind my door and I cry when I hear my children crying, because I feel like, what am I doing? I'm doing this for them, but I'm not there for them, you
Mhm.
know? And on top of that, you are stressing yourself. Girl, what are you doing? I kept asking myself those questions. And so I decided, let me try and do something that I can do from home. So I started baking. I started baking bread for my friends, that few friends that I had just met here in the UK. Like I said, I'm currently in the UK, even though I'm originally from Ghana. I had just moved here not too long as well. So I didn't know lots of people. So I said, let me start baking this bread. And, by the time one person will tell another person, it will start, building up and growing, and I can be there for my children.
Mm.
Ibukun, sister, this bread I'm talking about, I didn't know how to bake it before.
Mm.
But because I was really, looking for something I can do from home, I went on YouTube. I
Mm.
learned how to bake the bread. I changed
Mhm.
the recipes. I kept practicing for like 2 months. I kept practicing how to make bread.
Mm.
And I finally got my own recipe, which was superb. And I said, this is it. I started to bake. I didn't have no machinery, nothing. I was kneading with my hand, doing the orders, everything with my hand. So I realized that, look, I'm home doing the bread and everything, but I'm still not there because I'm using that small time I get for my off day or after work to still bake, and I'm still stressing.
Mhm.
So I still was looking. I was searching. What can I do? I started looking for work from home jobs so that I can just stay home and
Mm.
work and, be there, cook for my kids and all that. And then I found an advert. In fact, that day I saw the ad. I don't usually come to Facebook. I'm not a social media person. But I'm sure a lot of people who have currently come to know me would think that, oh, Jennifer is all over the place. And look, I was not a social media person. If you ask me to watch your status, I won't. And you will come back fighting with me. That's how bad I was, So my finger just touched on my Facebook, and this is advert just came up, and I saw you can do this from home, blah blah blah. And I said, okay, let me listen to this because I'm really looking for a change. I
Mhm.
watched the advert, and all I needed to do was register with my name and email address, and I did it. But I didn't move on. I saw
Mm.
this business in the year 2021. COVID was still lurking around, right? But I didn't do it because at the time I had relocated from the city where I did my master's to another city, and I was looking for a job. So my focus was all on getting a job, getting money so I can help buy things for my kids and all that. So I didn't do it. But I kept thinking about it. I'm like, is this really real? Because the things were just too good to be true. I called my brother in Canada. I said, I found this thing. I want to do it. Have you heard about it? Do you know about it? My brother said, there are so many things online, but be careful. You can find a good one, but be careful. I said, okay. The moment he said that, I got a bit scared. I was like, what is this boy trying to tell me?
Mhm.
But it still, kept hitting. And then last year, my husband found a business as well, and he said, this is good, let's do this. And I knew I had seen the business way before he did. So the moment he brought it up, I didn't waste time at all because it was just checking all the boxes for me. So I just delved right into it, and here I am today. So that change, to be there for my kids, to earn extra income, to be able to do this alongside my online business, to be able to leave a legacy for my kids, was what brought me here. And I don't regret every single bit of it.
Wow,
I'm so
awesome.
proud I did this. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. That's interesting. I love the fact that you mentioned you are not a social media person because
Mm,
these days I hear a lot of things. Oh, I can't make videos. I am shy.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a social media person. And then I'll be like, even myself, I know nothing about social media. But
Yeah.
we have, first is that change, that drive, that passion, like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I want
Mm-hmm.
something to change. I want something for myself. That's the first
Yeah.
thing, because that's going to be your driving force. And with
Yeah.
our amazing community and our training, then we are here as if we're born with it. Nobody is born an expert, right? We
Yeah.
learn
Yeah.
we learn as the day goes by, right? So I love that fact that you mentioned you are not a social media person.
I
That's
was
good to
not
know, because
at
a
all.
lot of people, when they see you, they feel, oh, you are an expert, you've been doing this
Yeah.
for long. They
Mm-hmm.
never knew that we all started from
Yeah.
somewhere,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let me just add something to that. There was, when I started this business, there was a friend of mine who just messaged me privately and said, "Have you been hacked?" And I said, "No, I haven't. Why are you saying that?" Because she was like, "I see you everywhere these days. You're on social media now, but this is not you." I said, "No, it's me. I've not been hacked. It's me. It's real." And then I took the opportunity to talk to her about the business. So for someone to think I've been hacked, you guys should know that I was zero when it comes to social media.
Well, that's interesting. Yes, because one thing I love is you wouldn't know that you can do all those things unless
Hmm.
until you start, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
deep down you know that, okay, if this is going to give me the desired dream, then why not go for it,
yeah,
right? Okay, so I want to give a shout out to everyone that is watching us live. Thank you. Please leave a comment. We would like to know you. Would like to say thank you to you and mention your name even as we go on. Please let's
yeah.
know where you are calling from. Joe, thank you for watching. Joe is watching from PG. Where's PG? Which country is PG?
I'm not
PNG, I
sure.
believe.
I've seen the flag. I'm not sure, honestly.
Joe,
Yeah,
if you
but
can
if
help us,
yeah,
please.
if you can help us where you're watching from.
Please write the full name.
Two blind people here who don't know countries. Please write for us.
Thank you, Joe. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today. Having a plan B, a side
Hmm.
also. Do you think it's necessary? Do you think, oh, Papua New Guinea?
New
Oh my
Guinea.
God,
Oh,
we are
goodness.
bad at that
Thank
geography.
you, Joe.
Sorry. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. All the way from Papua New Guinea. Can you see how global we are, guys?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't be left out. Be part of this amazing business. Okay, Jennifer, having a plan B, you are an advocate of building a business with your
Hmm.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
Why are you an advocate of such? Why do you think it's necessary to have something by the side that will give you extra income aside your regular day-to-day job? Why do you
Mm.
think this is necessary?
It is because your 9 to 5 does not belong to you. One, your 9 to 5 cannot be handed over to your children. I'm yet to see a single person who will tell me that I've worked here for so many years, so let me hand over to my daughter or my son. It has never happened. You can't hand over your 9 to 5 to your children. It can never be your children's legacy. That is somebody's empire,
Mhm,
and they can ask you to go home at any time. We
mm,
all saw that firsthand when COVID came, and people were asked to go home
mm,
because they've done nothing wrong. Remember, it's just people cutting down costs and they had to make those business decisions. And it
mm,
so happened that so many families lost their jobs. If
mhm,
only they had a plan B, they wouldn't have been afraid to go home. But that thing made people depressed. People lost their lives because
mhm,
they are like, how am I going to survive? And it was just so sad. If they had the plan B, I don't think
mm,
they would be scared
mm,
to go home.
Mhm.
Because here we are with our plan Bs, people are actually rather letting go of their bosses. They say, you know what, boss? Thank you so much for the opportunity, but I have to go. My time is up. Yeah, that's what we are talking about. You can't just be doing that 9 to 5 alone. It's just like you having a table. If this table has 3 legs and one leg breaks, at least you can turn the broken parts, lean against the wall, and it will still
Mhm.
be a table. But
Right.
let's say you have a cocktail table which has just one leg. If that leg breaks, do you have a cocktail table? It's no more. You don't have a table. That's how our income works. So if you are just leaning on just that 9 to 5, they can ask you to go home anytime. The
Mm.
inevitable can happen to
Mhm.
anybody. It's just by
Mhm.
the grace of God that we still, have our jobs and still going. But
Mhm.
anything can happen to you. Your
Mhm.
health can fail and you have to
Mhm.
stay home.
Mm.
Retirement can hit you any day, anytime,
Mm.
despite your age. So
Mhm.
having that plan B is not is no more a luxury. It is a necessity. You need to have it so that you don't get scared or depressed or be anxious. What if I go home? What will my family do? How will I
Mm.
do this? How will I do that? So that's why I would say that it is a necessity. It's not a choice. It's not.
Right. Right. Yeah, I love that fact because okay, I've shared this on the webinar before.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who had watched the webinar replay, they would have heard me say this. Last year, around September, my husband couldn't go to work. For like 5, 6 months, he could not
Mm,
work because of some health issues, and they told him at
mm,
work, if the doctor did not clear you, you cannot come
mm.
to work.
Wow.
And it wasn't funny because, as a man of the house that is bringing most of the income, and
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden you stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fortunately
Mm,
for me, I had already started my business. So I wasn't really bothered because the business is bringing me that extra income coupled with
mm.
what I do, and then we're able to run our home, and everything is going on well as if nothing happened. And
Yeah.
recently, one of our business partners shared that over 10,000 of them were asked to go home. But she was like, well, who cares?
Who
Because
cares?
she already started her business, and then she was like, the only thing is she felt for those who have nothing to fall back
Nothing.
on. Yeah,
Mm.
because amongst them we would have married couples with kids, with
Yeah.
fine
Yeah.
people who feel, oh, we are in this part of the world, the government can help you.
Yeah.
Guess what? What
How
the
much would
government
the government give you?
what the government helps with is not, it cannot be
It's
compared to what
nothing.
you earn. Yeah, it's nothing.
It's
It's just a little
nothing.
support. So if that's what you feel, oh, you're gonna fall back on, please have a rethink, because it's still not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Another point I want to say is the inflation. It's eating every part of the world
The
so hard.
world. I'm telling you. Tell
Everybody's
me about it.
complaining.
Yeah.
Everybody's complaining. The amount you use for groceries last week is not
It's
the same you will do
crazy.
for this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything, the standard of living is increasing day
Mm.
by day. So what are we now saying? Having multiple income source is the in thing now. Guys, we need to wake up. I
We
hope
need
this
to.
I hope this would encourage somebody to take that action.
Yeah.
This time is the time we need to wake up. Fine, we are
Mm.
not praying that COVID will strike again or something terrible as COVID would
Should
happen
happen.
again.
Yeah.
But we never knew that there was going to be something like COVID that will
Yeah.
make the whole world to be standstill,
Yeah.
right? So God is still in action. He does what he pleases, but
Mm.
he has given us that power to make choices. So,
Yeah.
what choices are you making? Are you just there thinking, okay, I'm comfortable where I am? If they ask you to go home, what's going to happen? So, guys, don't feel there is job security anywhere. Like,
Anywhere.
I work with the government. I'm a healthcare worker, and at times I would just in my head I'll be like, what if the government decided to privatize the health sector? What's going to happen? They can wake up and make that decision because these days has not been funny, right? And then
Yeah.
I'll be like, anyways,
You
I
have
don't.
your business.
And
Yeah.
guys, because another thing that because I've heard this business has given me has exposed me to a lot of things. I've had
Mm.
people tell me that I work 12 hours. I don't have time. I have this once I do my shift, all I want to do is come back home and
And
sleep.
sleep. You know, I won't even let you continue that story. That was my story. That was me. I see. I can wake up like by half 4 a.m. I'm already at the bus stop waiting for the bus to go to my first warehouse. I finish there like 2 p.m. and I have another shift that I need to go to, which is like 3. So I just hop into a taxi. I change into my uniform in the changing room and I'm off. I'm there. I'll be there till like 11 a.m., 11 p.m. ish, going on 12 a.m. I get home and it's past 12 a.m. My kids are sleeping and I have to wake up early the following day again.
Mhm.
So it's real. And someone would say that I have a plan B, I have 2 jobs, I have 3 jobs. But like I said, those ones don't belong to you. You can't hand
Mhm.
over those ones to your children. So
Mhm.
you know what? When I found this business, I resigned all those warehouse jobs and I'm left with just one job. And I'm running the business on the side as well. It
Mhm.
doesn't interfere with my job at all.
Right.
I'm actually using it to build my own empire. And very soon we shall also say thank you. Thank you.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that going to be amazing? Because my point, like my reason, one of my reasons for starting this business is I don't want to keep serving somebody for the next 20
Yeah.
to 30 years of my life.
Mm,
While
mm.
I can build a business within 3 to 5 years, even if it's going to take me 10 years to achieve my goal, it's worth it because
It's worth it.
this is happening in our business community. People are quitting their jobs, they are staying home with their kids, and they are still having that income from
Mm,
this business. You know what? For those who say they are busy, guess what? We have a system that would manage your business for you because it works on automation. It does not
mhm.
disturb whatsoever you do. Taking 2, 3, 4 jobs will drain you. It's draining. We all know
It
that.
is.
So
It
why
is.
not invest that time into something that will I only use 1 to 2 hours in a day, and at times I use less than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on I work around my schedule, not like
Mm,
I from 8 to 12 I'm somewhere else. From no, we say we do things for our children, but we are not really there for them.
yeah.
I think somebody is having a second thought about this. If I hope this will open someone's eyes to see
Yeah.
that having that side hustle is necessary.
It is.
Depression is
It
real.
is.
So many things are happening. Don't find yourself. Don't wait till it hits you before you take that step.
Mm,
I hope somebody's learning. I hope somebody is going to wake up and say, yes, this is the time. And that's why
yeah.
we are here. We are not just here to have fun, we are here to inspire somebody. And I hope this has inspired somebody from our experiences to make sure that you do something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the I love the fact that I can hand over my business to my children. Wow.
That gives me peace of mind. That gives
Mm-hmm.
me peace of mind. And the thoughts that these kids can still follow their dreams and still do this on the side. You know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever training we have is always updated. So my children will not grow up and say, oh, mommy, this is outdated. No, it's always updated. So it's always
Mm-hmm.
fresh. So they
Mm-hmm.
can still do it. In
Yeah.
addition to they being engineers, whatever they want to do.
Medical doctors,
Yeah,
pastors,
anything. Yeah.
anything. Yeah, so that brings me, I know I've mentioned this before. this is a business for everybody, but the only thing is having that desire for a change,
Yeah.
letting go of our fears and letting go of those past experiences,
Mm-hmm.
because I know that's one of the things that is weighing a lot of people down, that is making a lot of people not going ahead, not
Yeah.
forging ahead. We
Yeah.
need to let go, guys. We need
Mm.
to let go. If you've had bad experiences in the online space or in any business at all, Jennifer just shared her story of the experiences she had with our other businesses, and she found something that checked off all that boxes, and
Yeah.
she's here running her business, building it by the side with our regular job. So guys, you can do it. We are real people. We are flesh and blood.
Yeah.
We are real. So guys, don't let anything weigh you down. Don't dwell
Exactly.
on that past experience. Like I
Mm-hmm.
do tell people, if we have not gotten to our destination, we keep moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so just think of a child that is trying to walk, learning how to walk. Do you know how many times that child will fall? But
False.
will that child get up and try again? So we
They
need to
will.
have that mind
God
till we
bless you,
get
my
to our
sister.
destination.
Mm.
Till we get
Mm.
to our destination, guys, we need to keep moving. Don't
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
fold our hands and think manna is going to fall from heaven.
Hmm.
Have that side also. Work on it, because I always want to make a disclaimer that this is a business. If you decided to be part of it, you need to do your part.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
do your
That's
part.
true. Yeah.
Doing our part is this is an example of doing our part. Coming here
Yeah.
to enlighten people is
Yeah.
part of what we do, right? We need to take responsibility. We need to take ownership of our business. So, guys, hmm, I hope you are inspired, and we can't wait to have anyone who is interested on board.
Yeah.
Okay, so how
Yeah.
can people be part of this? Let's tell people we need to empower people, right? We don't just
Yeah.
leave
We don't
them
just talk. It's not
wondering.
just talk. Yeah.
We don't
So,
just leave them wondering and
yeah. If you want to start your own business online, just like we have, to start building your own plan B, that generational wealth generating thing, all you need to start with, the very first step, is first your willingness. Second, just put in your name and your email address in any of our websites. You can choose Ruth, you can choose Jennifer, anyone you want to go with, anyone you're comfortable with, your name and your email address. We are not going to use that name and email address for anything else but to show you the way, how you can get started. Now, don't just put your name and email address there and you don't check your emails. I don't know how that's going to work. But when you put in that name and email, quickly check your emails, look out for the next steps that we will give you, and let's take it from there. It's as simple as that. And we have made this business very risk free so that you don't commit to something that you don't want to do. Before you take that final decision that I'm ready to make this legal, before you reach that point, you would know all the nitty gritties of this business and you will be taking an informed decision. So we don't allow people to do this business blindly. In fact,
mhm,
I will personally tell you, look, you need to do your research. Make sure you are sure that you
mhm,
want to do this because you are the differentiator in this business. You are going to take responsibility of this business. So we will make sure that you know what you are getting into.
mhm,
And when you are done with that step, we will help you to succeed. That's what we do. We don't compete with you. We actually push you. We actually help you. We actually show you the way. All the mistakes that Ruth and I have made, we will make sure you don't make that mistake.
mhm,
That's what we do. That's what a mentor should do for anybody they are helping.
mhm,
So you don't
mhm,
have anything to worry about. If you want to go to Canada, whom will you contact? You will contact someone who has been to Canada for guidance. So if
mhm,
you want to do this, why waste time? We are here for you guys. We are here we have tested the waters and we are so willing to do anything we can in our power and by the grace of God to help you to succeed as well. So don't waste any more time. Work on that
mhm.
plan B. Take action. Don't just
Yeah.
listen. Oh.
Because that's important. Action.
Yeah,
Take
take
action,
action.
guys.
Yeah,
Take action. Come and see that business plan and make an informed decision.
decision.
And we cannot wait to see you on the inside.
Inside,
Yes,
guys.
guys. So, on this note, we will be bringing this to an end. And I hope this has inspired you, and I hope you
Mm,
found value. And as you go on with your day today, I hope that your day is blessed. I pray that your day is blessed. Your days are blessed, and everything
amen.
will go on well with you and everything that concerns you. Thank you, Jennifer, for being
Thank you
on the show
so
today.
much.
I
I
appreciate
feel so
you.
blessed to be here as well. I'm so
I
grateful
appreciate
I'm
you.
here. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, thank you guys for those who are able to join us live. We appreciate you. Please leave a comment and let's keep that engagement going on all the pages. And for those who will be watching the replay later, thank you so much. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.